talk to you for a moment, not as a motivational speaker, not as a guru, but as someone who understands that life doesn't change when you want it to. It changes when you decide. There is a version of your life you keep returning to. Same habits, same reactions, same excuses dressed up as logic. That version of your life is what I call your usual. And the usual is comfortable, even when it's painful. Napoleon Hill taught us that the mind drifts unless it is directed. And most people drift straight back into what feels familiar, even when familiar is broke, tired, stressed, and unfulfilled. But today, I want to introduce you to something else. I want to introduce you to the new usual. The new usual is not a moment. It's not motivation. It's not a burst of energy. It is a standard. And standards don't negotiate. Most people don't fail because they lack ability. They fail because they tolerate too much. They tolerate inconsistency. They tolerate distraction. They tolerate negative self-talk. They tolerate environments that drain them. And over time, tolerance becomes identity. You don't rise to your goals. You fall to your habits. That's not an insult. That's a law. The same way gravity works, habits work. And Napoleon Hill understood this deeply. He said that thoughts become things, but only when they are mixed with faith, persistence, and a burning desire. Not wishing, not hoping, burning desire. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you wanted something so badly that quitting wasn't an option? Not convenient motivation, not when you felt good, but when you were tired, when nobody was clapping, when the results weren't showing yet. That moment, that's where the new usual is born. The new usual begins when you stop negotiating with yourself. You stop saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll start next week. I just need to feel motivated. Motivation is unreliable, but discipline is loyal. Faith is loyal. Principle is loyal. Your emotions will lie to you. Your purpose won't. The Bible says, as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Napoleon Hill echoed that truth in a different language, but the principle is the same. Your thoughts are seeds. Your words are water. Your actions are sunlight. You don't get fruit overnight, but you will get fruit eventually. The question is, what have you been planting? Some of you are praying for change while planting excuses. Some of you are asking God for growth while refusing discomfort. Faith without works is dead, and works without faith are exhausting. The new usual is the alignment of both. You wake up earlier, not because it feels good, but because your future needs it. You speak differently, not because people are listening, but because your spirit is. You move with intention, because drifting is no longer acceptable. The new usual is when excellence becomes automatic, not perfection. Excellence. There's a difference. Perfection paralyzes. Excellence progresses. Napoleon Hill said that persistence is to the character of man, said that what carbon is to steel. Pressure creates strength. And here's the truth most people don't like to hear. If your life hasn't changed, it's because your pressure hasn't increased. You're still living soft, comfortable, safe, predictable. But growth doesn't live there. The new usual feels uncomfortable at first because it's unfamiliar, and your brain will fight it. Your body will resist it. Your environment might even reject it. But resistance is confirmation, not a warning. It means you're leaving old territory. Let me speak directly to the person who feels stuck. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're not incapable. You're just repeating an old pattern with new hope. Hope without structure collapses. The new usual requires structure, set times, set priorities, set boundaries. You don't need more time. You need fewer distractions. You don't need more confidence. You need more consistency. Confidence is a side effect, not a prerequisite. Every day, you are casting votes for the person you are becoming. One workout, one prayer, one disciplined choice, one focused hour. Small actions compound into identity. That's why the new usual doesn't chase big moments. It respects small ones. You show up even when it's quiet. You execute even when it's boring. You believe even when it's lonely, because faith is often lonely before it is loud. There will be days when your old self calls you back. Days when it says, this is